To become a leader, you have to face resistance. No one has ever achieved anything if they haven't faced failures, if they haven't had disappointments, if they haven't had days when they don't want to wake up, get out of bed. No one has ever achieved anything. To achieve anything in life, you have to be prepared to take on the odds, face disappointment. But all of you do not realize that all of us, the Almighty has given tremendous strength which lies within us. You only discover that strength when you put yourself up against resistance. If you don't face resistance, that strength lies dormant within you. The moment you take on challenges, you will then start discovering the enormous strength you have in you. So when you go on the trodden path, you will never discover the strength. So as a leader, when you go back, accept that you are going to find a society that is totally shattered. People are used to taking shortcuts. People, I'm afraid, have the moral standards have fallen down. The great Maulana Rumi, once he was asked, how does a nation die? Maulana Rumi said, the moment a nation ceases to differentiate between right and wrong, it dies. So when you have Asif Zardari as your president and you're told to accept it, because this is how the country functions, then why blame the state of Pakistan which it is right now? Do you know there was only one political party? When Asif Zardari was going to become the president, I asked everyone that, look, the biggest criminal is going to become our president, let's demonstrate. Do you know, I asked all the political parties, no one came. In the end, it was PTI with 3,000 of our loyal supporters who stood on Constitution Avenue. And I still remember my speech. I said, obviously we will not succeed to stop this biggest criminal to become the president, but at least I will register with our future generation that here was a party that protested and stood up against what was obviously the biggest wrong being done in Pakistan. So lastly, please remember one thing. You only lose when you give up. Remember this. Remember this over and over again. You only lose when you give up. If you do not give up,